We have breaking news that a law giving liability immunity to pesticide producers is on the Georgia governor's desk. Georgia Senate Bill 144 will give pesticide producers like Bayer, BASF, ChemChina, and Corteva liability immunity from lawsuits associated with any adverse health effects or harms to crop or property from their chemicals. For example, herbicides like paraquat are produced by ChemChina for the United States, even though they are banned in China. As I've spoken about multiple times, UCLA research as well as 15 studies have linked paraquat to Parkinson's disease, yet the label doesn't disclose the risk. Another example is glyphosate produced by Bayer. In 2019, the EPA banned cancer risk warnings from being included on glyphosate labels. This was in response to California putting a Proposition 65 cancer and reproductive harm risk label on glyphosate. Since the EPA has been co-opted by the chemical industry and pesticide labels don't have accurate risk warnings, Senate Bill 144 will give companies like ChemChina and Bayer complete immunity from liability lawsuits. The partisan bill was introduced and sponsored by 20 senators in February and just passed the Georgia House with a 101 to 58 vote. Senate Bill 144 only needs Governor Brian Kemp's signature to be passed, which would be a significant loss for our health, farmers, and food systems. Pesticide producers like Bayer have recently been ordered to pay out settlements for chronic diseases caused by exposure to their pesticides. The pesticide manufacturer's goal to be free of any liability was made clear in the bill when it stated that every effort must be made to strengthen the United States production of pesticides. In addition to blocking lawsuits from future exposure, the bill would also block people who had exposure any time in the past. The chemical companies have been calling voters to push support for the bill by claiming that it would help farmers. What the bill actually does is strip the few rights that exist from farm workers, rural communities, school children, and Americans. Georgia is one of the many states, including Montana, Missouri, Idaho, Iowa, Florida, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Mississippi, and Tennessee that have introduced acts for liability immunity for pesticide manufacturers. The agrochemical companies Bayer, BASF, ChemChina, Corteva, Drexel, Vanguard, and Chemours have lobbied millions to both state and federal representatives in all of the states. I've been continually speaking out against these bills for the last 9 months, along with Moms Across America and Glyphosate Girl. It's important that everyone contacts the Georgia Governor's office using the number you see here on the screen to communicate that we do not support Senate Bill 144. If you want to see the bills in other states and get contact information, you can check out my blog post at myhealthforward.com, which I linked in my bio for you.